Hey everyone, and welcome to Tea Time. Today I want to share with you the revelation that I've received from the Holy Spirit. For those of you who have been following the Tea Time page, you will know that I've been on the topic of identity. So as I've mentioned before on my previous video, I'm on this journey where I'm trying to figure out who I am, what my purpose is, and what my identity is. And while I was praying and fasting about, my identity, God gave me this name, David. So I turned to the Bible to look more into the life of David. And David was a young shepherd boy who lived under the rulership of King Saul. God wasn't pleased with King Saul's actions, so he sent his prophet Samuel to go out to anoint a new king. When Samuel went, he met Jesse, and Jesse introduced him to his older sons. But God said to Samuel that he shouldn't look at the outer appearance, but rather look at the heart, because those are not the ones that he wants to anoint. And eventually, when Samuel met David, God said to him, that's the right one, he should anoint him. And Samuel took the oil and he anointed David. However, David was anointed, but he was not yet appointed to be king. That I found very profound. See, what attracted God to David was the pureness of his heart. See, David was a man after God's own heart, and that is why God chose David to anoint him so that he could be king. And that is the lesson that we receive today, that we should love God above all, and that will draw him to us. Not just draw him to us, but to draw us to him as well. So specifically looking at the name of David himself. So if you look at the spelling of David's name, it's spelled David. And if you look at the center of his name, which is a V, it's a symbol that means connection, bringing together. And it's actually the V, which is like at the bottom of our heart. It's the bringing together. So it's the form of connection. And then if you look at the first two letters, which is DA is how we as colors pronounce it. We pronounce it as Dad. And Dad is commonly known as Father. So the last two letters in his name is ID, which represents identity. So if you look at his name, or if you look at the example of David himself, we need to seek the Father first and love the Father in order for us to find our identity. So our identity rests in our connection, our heart connection with the Father. Therefore, we need to seek ye first the kingdom, and everything else shall be added unto us. What I'm saying is that we need to seek the Father first, so that who we are and our purpose and our identity shall be revealed unto us. Thank you for listening to the revelation that I've received. To stay inspired, please follow the Tea Time account, and I will share with you the other revelations that I have received.